Hello, welcome back to Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day watch along. This time we have a neutral watch along. It's FA Cup weekend, third round. Oh dear. I love it. Okay, I say every year I love the FA Cup. I love it. Not just for games like this, but in general, I just love it. Again, it helps my club, the Arsenal, are the most successful club in the top competition's history. And out of the 14 FA Cups Arsenal won in their history, I've witnessed most of them in my lifetime, which is mental. But as I say, I love the FA Cup. I thought, you know what, it's Sunderland versus Newcastle, by the way. Teams are in the tunnel. It's a Tyne-Wear derby, the first Tyne-Wear derby we've had in 5 or 6 years, give or take. And you could, going into this now, based on form, you couldn't split this by any means. By the stretch of the match, there's been a lot of drama going into this as well because, as I say, Sunderland are hosts, and their owner, no matter what he says, in his infinite wisdom, thought it was a good idea to redeck the entire concourse VIP areas of the stadium and the bar areas in Newcastle colours. Away the lads and all that malarkey. And it's caused so much drama. They deny I had nothing to do with it. It has to go through him. And I don't get what he says. It had to go through him. He paid for all this stuff to come in and to be brought and all that. So someone's taking the ultimate sacrifice, basically. Make sure he doesn't get too much more grief from the fan base. But yeah, young lad, 22-year-old, whatever he is now, owning a football club, doesn't know the culture, doesn't understand the meaning of this fixture, and boom, it's just called absolute anarchy for the last few days. So I thought, you know what, it's FA Cup, get us ready for tomorrow's game. Let's watch it. Let's watch it together and see if we can maybe an upset as well, if you will. Newcastle, where they are nowadays, with the Saudi-backed owners. Sunderland in the Championship trying to get back into the Premier League to have this fixture on a more regular basis and try and upset the apple cart with Newcastle in terms of stopping them becoming what they're going to become anyway in the next few years. Obviously, Jude Bellingham's brother is playing for Sunderland as well, so that's going to be interesting. Fucking spit of him, by the way, spit of his brother. See where he's at in terms of his development as well. And I say it's FA Cup. I love another reason why I love the FA Cup is because the potential upsets at every round. No matter what leagues you're in, it literally. I know there's new Premier League versus Championship, but you could have Premier League versus League One, and the League One team's got a chance. Believes there's always a chance they can do it. I remember a couple of years back, for example, Chelsea hosted Bradford City at Stamford Bridge, were 2-0 up, lost 4-2. And Bradford then were League Two, actually. And you don't get that in any other cup competition in the world. It's unique to its own. And no matter what Man United and Alex Ferguson started back in 2000, when they picked the World Club Cup over defending the FA Cup, since then, the shine for the FA Cup's gone, and it's all because of them. No matter what anyone says, me won't say, but it's because of them. And it's gotten, but for my generation and the older generations, this competition still holds a special place in our heart. That'll never die within us, basically. Anyway, right, let's get into the chat. By the way, betting is open. The bets are open. Make sure see what points you got and all that. The first bet of the day is open. It's first team to score. Sunderland, Newcastle, or do you think it's going to be a dull 0-0, no goals at all? There's a third option for no goals as well. Just for the no goals, it's exclamation mark, bet, then space, and in capital letters, no goals to get together, no space, no nothing like that. There's no goals together, space, and then your amount you want to bet. Hello, everyone. Emerson and Lord Greenwood winning his services. Yes, I'm waiting for the Lord to join us. Joe Benjamin Bloody. Yeah. No imagination gone into that name, by the way, in terms of got Jude and you got Job. So really went take the D out, take the O out. Take the D, take the U and D out, put an O and a B in. Golden. Afternoon, says Ange to Tom as well, and obviously you already mentioned already. And she's going for Sunderland as well. So he's getting behind Sunderland today. I can't think why. I think every Arsenal fan deep down wants the upset because we're still hurt from what happened a couple of months back. But saying that, Emerson's put his bet in. He says Newcastle will. He's bet is 250 for Newcastle to score first. Ooh, rest in peace, Mario Jose Lobo. I can't pronounce the last name. I'm butchering. I don't want to offend the person he is, but that's away and all that his family. True legend of the game. Yeah, I think it's Brazil, a former Brazil coach. Might have seen the photos I've just seen as well before I went live. Might be a player of Brazil as well. Again, during my time and all that. And we're underway. Here we go. Sunderland get us underway in the first time we're Derby and God knows how, and maybe if Sunderland get their heads together under Michael Bill, they will be able to resurface this fixture next season onwards. I doubt it. He thinks that I'm going to just get that incident out of the way as well. It's things like what happened during the week with the, as I say, the VIP areas and all the bars, but all being throughout the entire stadium, by the way, all being decked out in Newcastle colours and all that. It's things like that you wish the Netflix documentary was still going, just to see the mindset and who really was to blame for that. Oh dear, you gotta laugh. Oh, Tom's gone for the underdog to score first. He's gone for 250. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I don't know. How many points have I got? I've got to look how many points I've got. Oh, bloody hell. Got to do it again. One sec, guys. One sec. I'll be. Bollocks. There's a spelling mistake on one of them. You're going to have to put your bets in again, guys, because I did. There was a spelling mistake. I didn't realise. I put that T in. God. I'm getting laughed off for this. Bear with me a second. It's one-handed now. Aye, aye, aye. There. There. Right, it's back open again. Right, betting is back opened again. Bloody hell. Aye, aye, aye. Betting is open again. Sorry. There wasn't. So, Colonel, you put your bet back in. Tom, you bet back in, and it's back to golden again. Sorry about that. That's my fault. Should have checked before I put it up and running. Right, I've got that. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, here we go. Oh, Stefan's in. Can see the Wimbledon. It's the FA Cup. You'd have, well, actually saying that you use the format, so you would ideally want to get your house in order and that side and get your form back. So in one sense, it's early doors anyway for that game. I think I know they started what 12:30, so you're only 15 minutes ahead of this game. There you go. Yep. So Tom, your bet's now recognised because basically, yeah, it was. I don't know why, but put a fucking T instead of an R. I've typed it in earlier. So I just need Emerson. Oh, Bus is going big. He's going for Sunderland to score first. Oh, just need Emerson. Just need to put your bet back in, your original bet back into the system. keep it a bit suspect there for Sunderland. I'm going to put a bit on me. I'm going to get involved in the fun. Why not? Oh, for the love of days. Newcastle, I go to. So I would love. Stephen says I'd love to see Sunderland turn over Newcastle. I've got to pick in the overall game. I think Sunderland will. Send me a link. I will do one. 1 sec. I will send you a link now. Copy the link. Russ is in Russ's moods. Chris is in the chat. Big up, Chris. This is for the first bet of the day is for first goal scorer. First team to score. Sorry, first team to score. Or if you think it's going to be a dull 0-0, you can cover yourself by putting no goals. No, because technically you're technically putting no money into it. You're gaining nothing, and I'm gaining nothing myself either. It's all virtual. It's all a bit of fun. Hawkwind's in the chat. APA Troy, how you doing, Troy? What's happened here? Stoppage in the game by the looks of it. Something's happening in the tunnel. What is going on? There's no VAR, by the way. Just to confirm, because Sunderland are hosting and they're in the Championship, there's no VAR in this game. I don't know why there's a stoppage. Liam, if you're still in the chat, I'm sending the link into the group chat. There you go. Oh, the fourth official needed to get himself rewired up and all that, apparently. Maybe. You think they would check before they came out, make sure the batteries are fucking working and all that. Change of linesman, bloody hell. This game is too stripy. Yeah, both. Yeah, black and white and red and white. Jesus Christ. Not hoops either, actual stripes. Bloody hell. I say this, at least, I know former civil dictated maybe, but at least Eddie Howe's gone as strong as possible, basically. Mark and make, from what I can see here. Exactly. I agree. When it comes to the competition, I remember a few years back the 1920 season. 1920? Yeah, it was now. I'm trying to think when we had Lickstein. The year we had Lickstein, and that was 1718. So the 1718 season. Emmy's first season, basically. And then Emmy's first actual season, we had Blackpool in the Carabao. It's called the Carabao. It's a League Cup, but they called it Carabao Cup for sponsorship purposes. I remember going to that game, and they had VAR in that game, basically. And this was like the first round for us, so basically like the third round of the League Cup, something like that. Third or fourth, one of the two. I think it was third. Anyway, had VAR. You think, okay, could host in VAR. And then since that season onwards, they don't use VAR in that competition until semi-finals and final. No matter if it's all Premier League affair or not, they don't use it until semis. Which is going to be interesting this time, man, because Middlesbrough's in there. So how they get around that one. We're not using it till the final now. But it's FA Cup. I mean, the FA Cup is it's been a case of unless the Premier League ground, unless the team that's hosting is a Premier League team, no VAR, which is ridiculous. Other than that, full VAR from the semi-final at Wembley onwards. Emerson says half time between the under 18s. Aston Villa under 18s 1, Arsenal under 18s 0. VAR will be turned off in FA Cup games. If not, everyone has it. No one should have it. Yeah, again, totally agree. Because it does basically, especially if a Premier League team's hosting, it gives that if it's an all Premier League affair or the Premier League, that one of the teams is a Premier League team they're hosting, it's giving them an advantage over other teams in that round that don't have that tech. There he is. 1 second, just waiting for him to connect up. There he is. How you doing?
Oh, mate.
How are you feeling today?
Yeah, not bad, mate. A little bit better. Getting there.
Progress then.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Crap, but stays a little bit better.
Yeah. I was just saying, obviously, about I was saying at the start of all this, I love the FA Cup. I thought, especially with all the news coverage it's got because of the owner, what he says, he had final say. I don't know. Did you see what happened?
No.
Oh, basically, Sunderland, because they're hosting today, they decided to deck out all the concourses, the VIP areas in Newcastle colours. And I'll get you the They're basically so that all where the home fans are, all their where they get their drinks and all that and their food, the VIP areas as well, all decked out black and white, welcome jewelries, away the lads, and really basically going very Newcastle in, not knowing that obviously these two hate each other, and the Sunderland fans have gone mental, and the owner's gone nothing to do with me, nothing to do with me.
So who's it to do with then?
Exactly. He's paid for it. At the end of the day, he has to pay for anything to come in and out of the club.
That's shocking, isn't it? That's absolutely shocking.
I'll try and find it. It's on Twitter. I'll find it for you. Or X going to call it. But here comes Russ with the dig. Here's Tony's only fan, apparently. Russ says, here's Tony's only fan.
Oh, that's a big old nibble, mate. That's a big old nibble. I can prove actual factuals, Mr. Morgan. That I am not only Tony's
only fan. I'll get one second. Sunderland. You've had Sunderland fans going to Newcastle St James's Park and jumping on top of the Stewart statue. It is putting a Sunderland shirt on him as well. But here it is. I'll show you now. One sec. Get this up properly. Here we go. He's gone. Don't know what that is. Oh, maybe is it? See if he comes back. I'll put it back on the screen for everyone else to see. Charles, Tony's only fans account. Jesus, there's a demon subscribed to Open Tony. Mate, that's what I'm saying. That'd be the equivalent of Arsenal hosting in an North London derby and decking everything out in Tottenham colours and the Tottenham to dare to do and all that crap. But from not just the away section, but the entire the club level, the box level, the boxes, the upper tier, the lower tier concourses, you name it. Oh, there, lads. Let's wait for Liam to come back because I do have the image up, ready to go. keep the black and white flying like that. What are they thinking? Jesus Christ. Away the lads. That's not the away, that's VIP. That's been confirmed for VIP, not fucking cheap. Sports bar patrol say, that's the away section. No. Hence the kickoff. I've on to Leon now. I didn't kick him out, did I? I don't like to do WhatsApp set, by the way. Like, instead of having the blue things next to it, there's like green tabs next to your messaging and all that. Ivanhoe's, bloody hell, that's going back to our childhoods. Ivanhoe's, the blast from the past, yeah. The purple goo stuff, yeah. The Power Rangers movie that's not canon. But you had the characters and the actors from the series. But it's not canon. And then you made a movie, but you fucking put them in these fucking, God knows what they made. The costumes are made out of, but they weren't the normal costumes. Put it that way. Ivan said with what he'll be at Arsenal. Well, out of interest, Russ, who else is out there at the moment that we can bring in that'll get us a goal? That will get us the goals week in, week out. That's what we're missing. That's what we need. On Liam now, where's he disappeared to? So yeah, same here, Tom. Back in the day, and the CGI, my God, that was awful. At the time, as a kid, you don't realise, but when you watch it back, you see clips of it years later. Jesus Christ, was it awful? I saw Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze in the cinema. But it is still open, by the way. It's still 0-0 my end as well. Until I see a goal, betting will not be paid out. So we'll not protect our words for it. Chris, are you going to the Arsenal game tomorrow? I applied again because of the ballot system. You have to go through a ballot system now at Arsenal. I did put myself forward into the ballot. Only be told because it's an FA Cup, because they have to get, this is the reasoning in the email, because they have to give Liverpool more tickets. Liverpool more tickets for their fans for the FA Cup. They can't give me they couldn't give me a ticket basically. So no, I'll be here live on air. Hopefully with Liam, Gary, and anyone else who wants to join us for the big one tomorrow, the main event of the weekend. Oh, he's back. He's back. Here he is. You all right?
Don't know what happened there, mate.
I thought I'd done something wrong there, but no. I've got the image up one sec. I'll put it up now. One sec. This is what was put up. This is a taste.
Mate. It seems to me, mate. Looking at the old comments, there's a few hungry people this afternoon.
That's a few, yeah.
Just a few. Keep nibbling, chaps. Yeah, that's an absolute. That's just unbelievable, isn't it? Like, don't want to say, mate.
I was just saying while you're gone as well. That'd be because obviously Stefan, he's an Ipswich fan. That'd be equivalent of obviously them hosting their derby and having green and yellow, or us hosting the North London derby and having Tottenham all around the stadium everywhere, all their little slogans and all that. Like seriously, come on in, welcome.
You and me both, Mr. Tom. You and me both. As I'm eating a Colin the Caterpillar sweet.
You still got them as well, bloody hell.
Last pack, mate. They're addicted. I've got to get them away from me.
Oh dear. Well, I know what to get for your birthday this year. Yeah. I even get. I you know what? Even when the little one comes along, congratulations. Here's some sweets.
Yeah.
Colin
Don't buy him nothing. Just buy me sweets.
Yeah, just Colin the Caterpillar. Yeah.
Back on the running machine soon for me, definitely.
Yeah, same here. Monday. Get myself back in the gym and on the machines, bike machine, running machine, you name it.
Oh, it's fucking hard work, mate. I tell you. Right, down to more rightful business.
Yeah, go on. Big game for you later.
Tino Werner. Let's talk about him.
Oh yeah, because it was in the Tottenham now after him, aren't they?
Advanced talks, apparently.
Just laugh. We've got to laugh. Did they not see the Timo Werner at Chelsea?
What worries me though, it doesn't worry me massively, but I think I do have this little thing back in my head though. Could it be another one like the Salah kind of thing, where you'll play better at a smaller club?
Yeah, that's true.
No, all jokes aside.
No,
but that's what we need to start. Not particularly him. I don't want him, but that's what we're going to have to particularly need to do in it if we want to do businesses this January.
Yeah. We desperately, as I say, we need an out and out. So I was asking Russ because he's so against Ivan. I was like, Russ, who do you want then? Who do we bring in then? That's going to get us goals week in, week out.
Yeah.
Nothing yet.
We need something.
But not Timo Werner, no.
No, not Tino
Anyone
Werner.
suggest that in the chat?
I think you will see a better Tino Werner at Spurs than what you see at Chelsea.
It'll be interesting how many minutes he gets once the full squad's back in terms of Maddison, Son's back from the Asia Cup, the Charlton and all that ahead of him.
They got some options. They got some options though, haven't they? That's one thing I say about them. That they have got the options. Do you know what I mean? Like probably not. They probably realise, mate, that at the moment there ain't really a striker you can go out there and buy, is there? Like when I know we'll joke aside about obviously Ivan Toney, but let's be honest, no one's going to pay 100 million for Ivan Toney whatsoever. So when you start looking at it, that's probably the most outstanding candidate at the moment.
Apparently Boniface. Apparently, I'll be honest, I've not heard of this person, so I can't.
Yeah, I've heard his name mentioned. I don't overly know too much, but he's having a good season at his club. It's an option, isn't it?
You know what we need? We need an Eduardo. Is what we need. That can do what Jesus does in terms of the hold-up play, but also knows where the net is. You know, every time that ball gets to him near the net, he goes in. We need that sort of. And he scored a variety of goals. This is one. That Leeds terminated the loan of Jed Spence after he complained about not playing against Brum. He wasn't happy about being dropped at right back for a 17-year-old midfielder. Yeah, he's been saying about the Spurs now, yeah.
Yeah, he's a bad egg, isn't he? Like, we knew this, like, last year. Like, he's going to be that kind of geezer that ends up in France somewhere or in Germany somewhere at some, like, bang-average club, isn't he? Let's be honest, that's what's going to happen to him. Be like Maitland-Niles, if I'm being frankly honest.
He's not exactly putting up trees in France, is he, old Ainsley?
He weren't going to though, was he? Like,
no.
In my opinion on Maitland-Niles, yeah, right, is he was a bloody good fullback. He could have been a bloody good fullback if he just put his head down and realised that was probably his best position. But he didn't because he thought he was a centre midfielder. But he weren't a centre midfielder at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? And if he was a centre midfielder, he'd be at a Premier League club now. But he's not. He's in France because he just doesn't want to listen to the people that know where his career should be. And this Spence guy is just going to go down the same road, in my opinion. Who's the other guy? The one Man United player? Ravel Morrison. Where's it? Yeah, Ravel Morrison. There's no one for you.
Ravel Morrison.
All the ability. Should have been one of the best.
He became a journeyman, didn't he? Fucking any and every cup at one point.
Even to the point a little bit, right? He didn't have a bad attitude. He had a good attitude. But even to the point, Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Yeah, I think what's done him though is he took time to settle Liverpool. Once he had that breakup moment where he looked like he was settling in and kicking on. Broke his leg, never the same, never recovered from it. Now he's in Turkey.
But yeah, again, he was a brilliant wing back.
Yeah,
like when he played in that FA Cup final, he was quality in that wing back role, wasn't he?
Yeah, but again, like Ainsley didn't want to play there, wanted to play midfield. And obviously Liverpool came along and went, "We'll do it."
I get it much more with Chamberlain though, because he produced it in moments, didn't he? That he could play in midfield, like that performance against AC Milan at home.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
God, that was good, weren't it? But the problem with him is tactically, he wasn't astute at times in that role. Do you know what I mean? I think that Monaco game, was it Monaco at home? When he scored and we conceded straight away after because of his mistake?
Yeah.
That was a dreadful
Sunderland in the FA Cup. I think it's 5th round or something like that. Got his legs mixed up in that jelly and put the ball in his own net. He had the moments. He was building his coming into his career and all. But yeah, it's like Wenger found a position for him to give him regular minutes after his injury. Because initially, before he had his big injury at Arsenal, it took him out for a while. He was playing midfield for us, but obviously when he came back, wanted to ease him in. But obviously players were ahead of him, so they put him in the wing back role. And he did well. He bossed it. Absolutely bossed it. He just again didn't want to play there and wanted to play midfield all the time. But like you say, tactically, sometimes he got found out too easily. He was too, at that time, lightweight. He needed to bulk up a bit and strengthen up, and tactically learn the game. It just seemed he just wanted the easy route, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but a bit of a shame with him. I liked him as a player. I was gutted when we kind of lost him. Like, obviously, it stunk a little bit the way he left it yet again. Do you know what I mean? With the Liverpool move, but as a player, I liked him. Do you know what I mean? I think he was a good. He could have been a really, really good player. Like he should have been. Yeah, like Wilshere. He should have been an England regular. Do you know what I mean? And yet again, injuries and a bit of bad luck, a bit of decision making's cost him, in my opinion.
Well, there's a bit of back and forth between Tom and Steph. Well, Tom's doing a bit of biting, basically, because obviously Stefan's going 2-1 now for Ipswich against Wimbledon in the FA Cup.
Who cares about that game, man? Apart from
this is Tom's response.
He says no one cares. It's not even at Portman Road, is it?
Yeah, I think it is. I
thought it was at Plough Lane.
Sure. It might be at Plough Lane. Let me have a look.
Yeah, that is, but no one cares about Plough Lane either, not even Wimbledon.
You've seen it, yeah.
Mate, I can't argue. Even Sutton United go to Plough Lane and win, mate. That says it all. There's no achievement, Stefan, in winning at Plough Lane. Even Sutton United, bottom League 2, do
it. Coventry winning 3-1 against Oxford at home. Millwall losing to Leicester 2-0. As at Millwall. And yeah, is at Plough Lane, AFC Wimbledon 1, Ipswich 2.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Better in this game. So this for all the build up and all that. Not been no shots at goal yet. Half hour in nearly.
Awful game. Like what a Newcastle playing at here. Like, do you know what I mean? Look,
this isn't a weakened Newcastle. This is full strength Newcastle as well.
Obviously, I've been saying it for months, mate. Eddie Howe's on Eddie Howe is on borrowed time here, mate.
You reckon if they lose today, you'll be gone?
That's a big defeat, isn't it?
Derby as well.
The problem I've got is right. There's no point getting rid of him until they can get the right manager in.
No, exactly. They've got someone lined up.
There's no point just getting any manager in. They need to identify the right manager to take Newcastle forward. Yeah. So I don't know if he does go after this game, if I'm being totally honest. It is a big defeat, though. There is an opportunity he could go, but only if they can identify the right man to take over. Who is the right man to take over?
That's the question.
I'd like to see a big manager take over. I'd like to see it, though, because I think it would just spice up a little bit.
I think a lot of people will say because of the Sir Bobby Robson connection, a lot of people will lean towards Mourinho because of obviously his connection. He's always said he wants.
That wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me.
But apart from that,
that wouldn't surprise me. They'd have to give Mourinho cash.
Oh,
I think he would. I think he'd love going up there as well. He's got a bad record up there. Funnily enough, Jose Mourinho.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, is that a penalty? That's going to be a red card if he. I tell you what, mate. I reckon that's a fucking penalty and a red card.
Who for, Sunderland or Newcastle?
Sunderland.
Oh.
But it's not been given.
Where's VAR when you need it?
He looked like he was struggling there.
Oh dear. Oh bloody! Talking of VAR, did you see what happened on Thursday with Calvert-Lewin?
Do you want my honest opinion on it? Well, of course you do.
What?
It's not a red card all day long. The problem is, and I think I said it in the group. Once you show your studs in that kind of situation, you're giving these muppets a reason to make a decision.
Yeah.
And he's shown his studs. And the problem is, right, they're probably looking at it from an intent point of view as well. And as I said to you the other day, they sent Patrick Vieira off for intent, showing his studs. I know it's a totally bit of a different situation. But you can't show your studs. You just can't show your studs.
Yeah, I sort of get that. But my thing was, my whole thing was in defence of the studs are up and all that. I get what you're saying. It's just the fact of
it's never a red.
It's not a red. It's a yellow. It's a full-on yellow. Nothing more than that.
But you show your studs. You're gonna run a chance going. You're running a big chance being sent off.
Yeah, the only part of contact he makes is the side of his boot hits the player's leg on the way through.
What happens if he's a second or two later?
Then it's a straight red and he's in trouble. It's a straight red. That's a straight red in itself.
But if he doesn't get the ball whatsoever,
that's what I'm saying. If he doesn't get the ball whatsoever, he takes the play. Even if he gets the ball, but still follows through, studs up and hits him clean, full studs. It is a straight red because the foot's higher. It's up. It's high enough, and the full studs are showing. And he's not. And the replays will show he's making no movement to try and alter his where he's going. Basically, the contact.
If he shows his studs as well, he's not in control.
No,
that's the other side of the argument. Where he shows his studs, he's actually not in control. Once your studs go up, you're not in control, are you? You're not in control of what can happen.
Just seen Tom's comment. Sorry. Christ.
Oh, we'll make more money if I have a website showing my stuff. Crack on, mate. It's all money in the day.
Nowadays, people will pay for that.
But
nowadays, people will pay for that as well.
Oh, mate, people pay for anything nowadays.
Chris says only one. There's another positive why you're not going as well tomorrow. Tube strike to Oda Place tomorrow.
Yeah, I had to kind of weigh it up, mate, and I just thought to myself,
is it worth a going in the cold weather and obviously doing what you always do, get excited and doing it back even more?
I think I could have managed myself in the ground. I think I could have if I knew I had to. I think I could have.
But also, it's the fact of trying to get back then.
Oh.
On a Sunday.
The problem, the problem I had is that coming out the ground after, everyone's going to be manic to get on the tubes, and the tube's going to be absolutely crammed, and that's where I'm going to get knocked. And I just, you know what it's like, mate. I just thought to myself, I can't legislate that. I need to be back at work. I was hoping to be back at work next week. I'm not sure that's going to happen if I'm being totally honest with you, but I need to be back at work, and doing that's just irresponsible.
No, exactly. Just losing mind online, like you do, like Luton.
Yeah, exactly. The problem is, mate, tomorrow it is a tough game.
It's
It's a bloody tough game, mate. It's probably the toughest game we could have asked for at the moment. And
I think what goes in our favour, there's no most talent. I think that's the only thing that goes in our favour.
I still think they're good enough to beat us. So, don't get me wrong, we're good enough to beat them.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, obviously,
1-0. Own goal. Newcastle are ahead. He had to put his foot at it.
Oh dear. There's your payout. And what, Newcastle goal, yeah?
Yeah. It's been coming now, if we're being totally honest. It's been one side, really, in the last.
Yeah, for a derby, though. Yeah, for a time with a derby, it's been very tame, put it that way. I mean, yeah, literally.
Yeah, he's done him there, and it's a good ball in. He's put it in an area where if he doesn't try and deal with it, it's simple tapping.
No, exactly.
This is my issue at times with us, mate. Like, we don't put enough of these balls in. But then I guess with us, we're dealing with a low block all the time. We're not dealing with defences like this.
No. That's the thing. The build-up with us is so slow. Look at this. You've got to attack. If you attack it on pace and purpose and intensity, you've got a chance of breaking the low block.
I don't.
But
I've got some concerns with us at the moment, anyway.
Yeah, we need a striker. We need a midfielder.
We need a defender.
Yeah.
We definitely need left back. I know that much. Like, we're in dire straits at the moment. Ooh, Colonel's in a bit of an imaginative mood this afternoon.
Oh dear. No, new bets open for match result now. There you go, everyone. Oh shit! I'm reading it before I put it up on the screen just to make sure. I'm not even going to follow up with a question, Colonel. Not going to follow up with a question. There we go. Under 18 to score as well. There we go. 1-0 down, 1-1 now.
Good result, that. I think this is a bit. You can tell the massive gulf in class here.
Yeah.
I just don't know who we go and sign at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Like, striker wise, I wouldn't pay no more than 50 to 60 million for Tony.
Like, give them Eddie and a swap as well.
The only way I'd do it, mate. I totally wouldn't be spending nobody odds for him whatsoever with his kind of age, and I just don't think he's played football in the last 6 months to legislate being over 100 million. To be frankly honest, do you know what I mean? So that deal wouldn't be going through for me. I don't see who you get up front apart from potentially Boniface. If anything, I see us going out and getting another winger before fucking striker.
It surprised me. We'll address everything but the main area we need to address, basically. That's what we'll do.
I don't think I don't see what we do up top, mate. Honestly, I really don't. I think we're stuck with what we're stuck with, and it's going to be. We're getting ourselves into a situation, I reckon, over the next 2 months where we'll realise that the Champions League is the massive priority.
You're more realistic out of the two big ones, yeah.
Because we basically have got to go on a massive winning spree now, haven't we? Like, we need to put at least six to 8 wins together in a row in the Premier League. Effectively that, but also we've got to catch up on Liverpool with 5. I know we've got Liverpool soon, so that could come back to 2. If we win that game in the league, that's why we've got to basically win 6 to 8 on a trot. Take the 3 points off them, but also
and then go on the run after from there on in.
Yeah, Forest away is not going to be easy. Like a night game at Forest, you can see where that one's kind of lead up to, can't you?
New manager bounce as well for Spirito Santo.
Tough game that is. We haven't won at Forest, have we?
No. Lost their last season. Lost their last season in the league. Lost the 2 previous FA Cup visits there the last few years, and the last one in the Premier League we lost.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So that's not an easy game whatsoever. But Palace, 12:30 kickoff on the Saturday. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we should win, but then again, they've got to draw at Man City, so you can't just dismiss it as a 3-pointer straight away. Do you know what I mean? But we should be taking the 3 points in that game. But then again, we should have been taking the 3 points at West Ham, and we didn't.
Yeah.
I think, if anything, at the moment, mate, he needs to get that. Potentially, he might have to put Jorginho back into the team.
I think we need it. I think at the moment, until we get Thomas back fully fit, whatever that may be, we do need him and Jorginho and Declan as a pivot. It seems to work to an extent. It'd work better with Partey, but the next best thing is them two.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, if you go Rice, Havertz, Odegaard, that's way too attacking, and then Declan's left to do all the defensive work basically.
He's obsessed with that, though, isn't he? He's obsessed with these 2 number 8s or 2 number 10s, whatever you want to call them. Do you know what I mean? He's obsessed with that. I just think that you need a whole team around you to be able to play that.
Yeah.
You need literally a whole team around you where you're 100% confident in the goalkeeper. Like, look at Man City, for example. They're 100% confident in the goalkeeper. Their back four, okay, so they're probably their weakest back four they've had for a while, which is obviously showing a little bit this year. But they've got the strikers, do you know what I mean? They've got the striker to bang in.
The midfielder as well.
Yeah, they've got the players to do it. I still question whether we have the players actually to be able to do it still.
If we weren't for injuries, we probably would. We've just got so many fucking injuries in key areas. Got no Timber until March at the very least.
I don't even expect him back till April, May. I think if we get him back for the end of the season, mate, as a result.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying we haven't had him all season. He was clearly going to be going by what we're seeing. He's clearly going to be a first choice fullback there. Yeah. Tommy Asu's injury's gone off to Asia Cup. We've lost him for until Japan get knocked out of that, whenever that may be.
Which is a joke.
Obviously, El Neni's gone off to AFCON as well for Egypt.
We have to look at this. We have to look at this longer term, though, mate, and say to ourselves, like, it's good having these players, yeah, right. But if they're going to rule us out of January as such, like, you need to start minimising.
Yeah. Russ says let Timber have the season off. It probably will be the case because it's an ACL.
Yeah. As I said, mate, anything if he comes back before the end of the season, mate, and performs, it's a bonus.
Yeah.
Like, it's a new signing for next year, isn't it, basically?
No, exactly.
I think Arsenal will be looking around this week. Next week, they will try and get one in, though.
Yeah.
I think they're looking at this month as a bit of a free dab. Like, we've been quite lucky that our only Premier League game before Forest is Palace, which is January the 30th. So we've been given literally a whole month to be able to be quite casual in terms of our business, in terms of not having to just jump in the deep end.
Yeah.
But we definitely need something in before Forest.
Oh, definitely, 100%.
Which I believe is the day before the window shuts anyway.
Oh, look now, one sec. Maidstone United are winning 1-0 against Stevenage at half time.
Oh, that's right around the corner for me, mate, that is. Yeah, they are off to Dubai for a week. That still shouldn't stop Edu doing what he needs to do, but
no. They do have phones and all that nowadays, so they can communicate back and forth. Oh dear. What are they doing? Arsenal.
What's your thoughts on your warm weather training?
Considering these players have to play pretty much every day, every week nowadays, it seems like for club and country. I mean, since COVID, we've had a delayed, obviously the season finish, ended up wrapped up. Then a month later, that season went underway. Then you had the Euros. Then you had another season, and amongst that season, you had a World Cup stuck in it. I know it's been a thing for years. That's been a thing that's been for the last 20 odd years. But
nearly 2-0.
You're flying people out. You're flying out to Dubai, the other side of the world. Was a long ass flight, and then coming back on a long ass flight to then play whenever that may be, a day or two before on their next game. This is asking for fatigue-wise. You're asking for trouble.
Yeah.
I'm not for it myself, just because of that reason. Because I don't want that being the excuse why we don't do Palace over on the return of the Premier League when it gets back underway.
Yeah, I just find it a bit like, I don't know.
So yeah, literally we've got I'm just looking now. We've got on the 20th of January the Palace game. If we get through tomorrow, we then have a fourth round tie on the 27th, and then on the Tuesday, on the 30th, we have Forest away, and then Liverpool at home on the 4th of February.
Yeah.
So basically, depending on tomorrow, we either have 2 games before the window closes, or 3 because of the FA Cup. It could be depending again. Also, because of these replays, which I'm not happy with, by the way. Because of the replay situation, if it's a draw tomorrow, another replay, you could have again potentially 3 or 4 games.
It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare situation if we just go to a replay.
Yeah, for both teams.
Especially us. At least they're at home. I don't see it being too bad for them. Do you know what I mean?
I think because of the pile-on of fixtures, because it's literally, as you say, what would be a break, or then turn into not being a break, and then it'll end up playing Liverpool 3 times in under a month, home away, and all that malarkey. Then you've got Palace in there, and if we get through the Liverpool game in one way or the other, the tie there, you've got the 4th round tie against whoever that is. We find out tomorrow, and then you got Forest away, as I say, under the lights. Not going to be an easy game whatsoever. And then you've got Liverpool after the window closes. It's like, but let's all go to Dubai. Let's all go to Dubai now. Yeah. Asking for trouble.
Last thing we need is a draw tomorrow.
No. I don't think it will be. I think the result. I think it will be dealt with, but it'll be dealt with tomorrow in terms of who goes through. I can't see it being a draw. Be interesting who goes stronger though. See who goes stronger.
If Joe Linton goes off here, that's a big old injury. That is.
Yeah, apparently, he's done his hamstring. Apparently, according to Emerson. If that's the case, he's in trouble. As we've seen with other players, he keeps holding his hamstring. Swades in the chat said, if you were asking where I live in my... because we're talking about the Dubai thing, but yeah. I was talking about other people in the chat as well. We got Swade anyway. How you doing? Well? Oh, dear. I thought this would be going to end, to be honest. Yeah, this does not look good for Joe Linton. Stefan, really? A draw would be handy, to be honest. Then we would get a Ryan Rance.
That's all he's here for, mate. It's the fishing. He has his rod, mate, waiting for the old bait to hit on us.
He's worried about his own team, getting their form back underway.
Looks like we're both blowing out, mate.
Yeah, well, suddenly, literally, had a 10-point lead between second and third, and it's gone from that to like 2 or 3 points now between them and Southampton. I mean, Leeds are there, but they just keep bottling every other game. For same time.
Well, this is a bit of a naff first half. The FA Cup games, none game has come out of anything of light at the moment, has it?
Yeah, what was it? Everton Palace. That screamed 0-0 from the get go. No one went for it in that game at all. You had yesterday's game was crap. Tottenham just got lucky in the end of a wonder shot. And then, today's games have been a bit meh, even the ones that are not on TV. Oh, my days. I actually thought, because it's a derby and all the hatred they have, I thought there's actually more end to end. But it's very, very the opposite.
It looks like Michael Elise is going to be out of the Palace Arsenal game.
Oh, apparently, according to rumours, he wants to come to us, apparently.
Did you read that United fan?
What's that?
But why would anyone want to go to Arsenal over Man United?
Yeah,
not only is your ground shit, not only is your training facility shit, not only is your club in turmoil, not only do you hate the fucking bold, not only that you're sitting halfway down the fucking table, not only have you been knocked out of the Champions League, do you know what I mean? You're not even in the fucking League Cup anymore. Do you know what I mean? No. You'll probably be at the FA Cup soon. You didn't even get into your Europa Cup. There's 9 big reasons already. There's 9 big fat reasons, yeah, right? Why Michael Elise probably wants to go to Arsenal over Man United at the moment.
That in the food stand. Don't get started on the food standards in Manchester as well. Your one-star ratings and all that. No, come on, and plus in terms of all that, plus our club's on the up and starting to compete now for the last 2 seasons. These teams going backwards.
I think we'll have to give old. I tell you, I think we'll have to give a message about the old. Not bitter at all, Stefan. Not bitter at all, mate. Have a look at the Champions League draw for the second round.
Oh yeah, let's have a look.
Just tell me who Man United and Arsenal both got in that next round.
Well, we got Porto away and at home. I don't know. I'll just have a look. I need to get it up in a minute. I'll have a look in a minute. We do have a goal flash from the under 18s while we're looking.
I might have to give old Shaxi a little message, Mel, to say to him.
Yeah. Then under 18s have gone 2-1 up now from 1-0 down. So yeah. By the way, Emerson, who's scoring these goals for us today?
Yeah, give us some goal scores.
Yeah, I don't know. Did they even get out of the group, Liam? I don't know. I can't remember.
I think if you find rock bottom, 2-2. Typical Arsenal, that is, isn't it?
Oh, God's sake. That lasted long. Hey.
Oh, you reckon he's out for a bit more?
Ooh. No, because obviously he's been linked to United. He said, "No, I don't want to go there. I prefer Arsenal if they come in. Thank you." I'll take them all day long.
The United meltdown's got to be the best in the business at the moment.
Okay, Ryan and Miosiak. Okay, cool. Johnny United is a great meltdown merchant, says Tom. Every United fan's a great meltdown merchant nowadays. You've got the Flying Pig, you've got Goldbridge, Saeed, Rance. They all have a meltdown nowadays. Flex. Love it. That's what we live for nowadays, seeing them have meltdowns every game now. Not every game on Blue Moon, it's like every game now. Bloody hell.
Ridiculous. Elise's a funny one, though, isn't he? Like, I would take Elise all day long, mate. Like, you think that the potential. How old is he? 21. He's got a massive sell-on value in years to come. The ability's there. You could rotate him in so many positions.
Yeah.
No brainer for me. If we was looking for another winger, mate, he'd be my first option. I'm being totally honest.
No, exactly.
I think he could be a devastating player, mate. Honestly, I really do. Can you imagine him and Saka on either wing? Jesus.
You take it all day long, bloody hell. Might give Martin Eddie kick up the arse as well.
And it's a player that apparently wants to come to us.
Yeah.
I'll be interested in what kind of clause he's got in his contract as well, because
of his nationality being French, you could use the ex-Arsenal players of Henry, Perez, Vieira to reach out and then put an arm around him as well.
Yeah. He's definitely one that I would look at further down the line.
Probably something like that, literally.
The only thing concerns me about him is injuries again.
Maybe that's a Palace thing. We can get him over with.
Nah, mate, Eze, I don't know about Eze Russ. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I've watched him the last few games, mate.
Yeah, Eze's more of a Zaha once in a blue moon. That might be his level as well. He comes again.
Elise all day long. Elise all day long, mate. Like, even I speak, obviously I'm quite close to a lot of Palace fans, and they're pretty much, they think Elise at his age over Zaha.
Oh, we're back in the lead again. There we go.
Good stuff.
Good.
I'm just, that Eze misses a lot of chances as well. He'd probably do well in our team, to be fair, because he misses a lot of chances.
Yeah. And also, you've got to remember as well, Russ, Eze and Elise, respectively, are playing at Palace. You're putting them into an Arsenal side. It's going to have Declan, Odegaard, Havertz, Smith Rowe, Touchwood, Saka, Martinelli, Jesus. So many upgrades in so many positions where he'll get more chances to score goals and be more prolific, as long as he doesn't get himself injured.
Watching that foul again, do you know what? He puts his hand up, mate. He's pulled his shirt, mate.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, mate. It's a red card. It is a red card.
Yeah. Well, there's Waddle in the elf studio as well before he came.
I do guess as well. If you went for Eze, mate, you're looking at him playing in that left centre midfield role. That kind of number 8, number 10 role.
We've got plenty of them at the moment. Thank you.
I do rate him. I do think he's a good player. I just at the moment he's had a big long injury, and he's just not doing. He's not been performing that well for him at the moment.
No. He turns up once. He has that one-off performance. Like he did, was it Luton? That one moment against Luton, and it still led to nothing because obviously the defensive did crap. I mean, it says something. I mean, we mentioned the group chat yesterday, the day before, of upholding. £4 million they spent for him. He played one game. And there's now rumours going about that he's about to go out on loan or something elsewhere.
Well, something's got to happen, Vin, isn't it? Like,
yeah, he's a regular fucking substitute for us.
What a shambles that is! Like, what a shambles that he left Arsenal. He was probably playing more games at Arsenal.
Yep.
And he probably would have played more games at Arsenal. Even still, he probably still would have played in the that PSV game. He probably still would have played in the League Cup. He's played one appearance. He made one appearance from.
And he got booked.
And I'm sure they must have lost as well.
They lost as well to United, yeah, it's the League Cup. God, it must be bad when you're not getting when Roy Hodgson's not picking him at all.
But to be fair, they got Johan Hansen and Mark Gray. So
yeah.
What did he think was going to happen? Like, it wasn't going to be no different. Yeah. No. It wasn't going to be. You're still going to be sitting on the bench, mate. You're still going to be doing absolute nothing by going there. Like, there was never going to be. Like, I remember when he first went there, one of the Palace fans goes, "Oh, he might play right back," and I was fucking cracking myself up. I'm like, mate, you are not going to be playing right. Rob Holding at fucking right back.
Even Wenger never did that, but okay, yeah.
Right, have you seen the geezer's pace? There is no pace.
It never has been for the ACL.
And you're gonna risk putting Martinelli up against mate, but Martinelli will Holding be brilliant all day long.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, cool. Pass it on to Roy. So when Arsenal playing, yeah, cool, yeah. And then fucking just say put Martinelli on him, like, boom, thank you. Man of the match for me. Oh dear. Tom says, I'm confident that Leeds under 21s will turn over Arsenal under 21s. I don't think so. Go away.
He's fishing for a stream for that one, isn't he?
I think he is. Oh dear.
Hopefully it's like the Leeds Arsenal game last year. I was thinking about that game earlier on. I don't know why. Like, I was thinking because of how badly we played that day and how we somehow got a 1-0 win. Do you remember when they got that penalty in the last minute and then VAR overturned it?
Yeah.
Mr. Morgan, they would tear it up at Arsenal.
You said that about fucking Wilfred Zaha. I'm still not convinced now he would do it. Everyone in this on here was like, "Oh, get Zaha. Zaha would be amazing." I'm like, not sure about that.
Where are you playing him, Morgan? I just want to know where you're playing him. Are you playing him in that left centre mid role?
Oh dear.
I'm all up for streaming Leeds United under 21s, Arsenal under 21s.
Yeah, have Tom in the background, just there.
Get Tom live on air, mate. Get him on air.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have him there. Watch these team get demolished again, like the girls did last year. He doesn't have it because it's the 12th night now. He can't have his little penguins supporting him on stream anymore. The Gary gang. Oh dear.
Just speaking to my old Bill Shacks now as it goes.
Who they got? Oh, they played, didn't they, on Thursday? Forgot. That's how bad that game was. I forgot they played. Colonel saying, "Let's get Sonogo back. Or get Willie Bonnie on a free." Bloody hell! Fucking Sonogo.
He goes, any transfer rumours for you? And he went, Eddie, 5 million. I went, bored of the conversation later.
Yep. You want Eddie? You give us 25 mil plus Elise, and we're golden.
I don't know. Maybe though, mate. Maybe against not a low block, Eddie might prevail up somewhere like Palace.
Look, get Palace out of the way first. Get that game out of the way first, and then go. Right, off you go, Eddie.
Older Millwall got one back.
Ooh, maybe a game on there, maybe.
God, AFC would have more 2-1 down. The old Maidstone boys.
Still 1-0, yeah.
Wouldn't mind that. Arsenal versus Maidstone United, round 4.
Let's get through first, but yeah. Draws on Monday. Oh, yeah, draws on Monday, sorry, as well. Emerson says, Ryan and Liam, I hope Mr. Tom does his research for that match, as we all know who our star players are, basically. Was a red card, apparently, to Stefan in the Wimbledon game.
That's the only reason why he won, Stefan.
Yeah. Oh dear, no upsets. This has been a crap game, though, let's be honest. In terms of entertainment, it's given us nothing.
Jesus, 45 to 60 million for him. You just got to question what's happened with him, mate. When he first came to us, mate, I know he wasn't scoring many goals, but he's all round playing. He was doing some fantastic things, weren't he, in that first few games? Like the runs he was doing and all that kind of stuff. And now you just look at him, you think he's not even a fraction of that player.
No, I think the knee injury is having a factor. The knee injury itself, and in fact, there was that VDAP before the season started. I think that's having a factor on him, potentially.
I just don't see it getting better, mate. Honestly, I know it should get better, but I just don't see why we don't try other people up front. Even Martinelli, try him up front.
So you asked fucking Mikel. We've got plenty of players. We have got the players, the personality to rotate.
Personally, I'd give Havertz game in certain games up front. Not all games.
Yeah.
Certain games. Yeah. He'd definitely play up front in certain games.
Well, that's what helped get us through against Man City in the season.
Yeah.
We have us up top.
He started the Charity Shield there.
Yeah. Played well there as well.
Do you know what I mean? He had opportunities, mate, and you were sitting there thinking with a little bit more game time and a bit more confidence, he'll score goals there.
Yeah, next thing you know, it's in midfield. Next thing you know. I know Mikel lost his versatile players, but he just needs to pick a position with Kai and just stick with it. And if needed, down the line of injuries, he has to put Kai in midfield and rotate a bit. Fair enough. But when we've got a fully fit squad, just pick a position. And personally, I'd have him. His main position being up top at the false nine. That's what. Even against what was it? Fulham, when he dropped Jesus and put Eddie in, I was like, why did you not put Trossard? You could put Havertz up top. You could put Trossard up top as a false nine. They've worked. You've seen it work. But he just wants to. I don't know what his mindset was with Eddie on New Year's Eve.
It's very hard to back Arteta at times with certain stuff that he does. Right. Oh, here we go. That's a big mistake. This could be 2. It should be 2. 2-0.
2-0 game over then.
Absolute horrific mistake. That is game over for me.
Swade's asking, is Newcastle so desperate they need to use their full Prem team? It's a derby. They don't want to risk it. They don't because of how intense this derby is in the local communities, respectively. They don't want to risk it and not.
No, there's no way you can risk it. Eddie Howe's not in a situation where you can afford to risk it either.
No.
That's a dreadful mistake.
Isaac with the goal. There you go.
Simple as you like.
There you go. He has to throw Ipswich in there somehow, doesn't he? Sunderland next up for Ipswich. Oh, no. Whenever that is.
This hasn't been a contest, though, is it? This is why, yeah, right. We have to respect the Arsenal-Tottenham rivalry, and in terms of the quality in the match, it's the best derby in the whole of Britain.
Yeah,
like.
But at
least you get intensity in the match that deserves the intensity from a derby, but also you always get the entertainment as well and the quality. unless you're Jorginho on that day.
Yeah. I can't believe that still.
Unbelievable, mate. That was.
We literally just went up. We went up to scored a penalty. Everything's at buzzing. The place was buzzing. And then
Literally everything went wrong for us that day. Everything went wrong for us. Like you look at the equaliser goal. You look at the Jesus miss. You look at the goal that equalises again. You look at Declan Rice going off injured. You look at Saka being injured and getting played right back at the time. Fucking car crash of a match for us.
Yeah. Yeah, Stefan doesn't like your comment about the best derby in Britain. Liam's on the sauce.
Fucking factuals, mate. Absolute factuals. Tell me about a derby. Don't even bother going Ipswich Norwich.
I know exactly where you're going to go with that one. It's up in Scotland, I believe you'll go.
The atmosphere-wise, but the quality shit, mate. The quality is absolute shit.
Yeah.
I watched that Rangers Celtic game last game. It's so bad.
Yeah, that was the last game.
In terms of quality, as a match, I'd rather watch Arsenal Tottenham. And that's not just me being an Arsenal fan. Well, it might be a little bit. It's a weird one, Celtic Rangers, isn't it? Like you don't. I guess it's because how bad the quality is up there.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, because it's not like the good old days when you had like Henrik Larsson and and all that. The quality of players is crap nowadays up in Scotland.
And you kind of know what to expect. Like if Celtic are at home, you kind of expect Celtic to win, don't you?
Yeah. It's that predictable. You know who's going to win the league on day one.
Don't get me wrong, though. If you put Celtic and Rangers into the Premier League, yeah, right, and they started having Premier League money, 100% all day long, that'd be the best derby in the whole of Britain.
Yeah, because
100%. If they have the quality of players like you're saying, like back in the days, Henrik Larssons, the Gascoignes, the Laudrups, there was loads of them, weren't there? If you give them that kind of money, that kind of resource, it'd be an incredible derby.
Oh me.
Liverpool Everton is fucking shit.
Yeah, so that's pointless local derby right here, right in the current times, and that's saying something. You got Chelsea, Fulham, and Brentford, and all that. That's saying something. Apart from the passion from the fan bases, respectively.
Millwall West Ham could be a bit tasty if you put them in the same league.
Yeah, that's a bit of blood. That's not just tasty. That's a bloodbath.
Oh, throw those balls back in if it's a cup draw.
Oh dear.
Manchester City, Manchester United, it's just like Man United are so demoralised nowadays that Man City just thump them every time. That it's just become a one-sided derby, isn't it?
It's always been even back in the day of the Fergie year. It was always one-sided, but it was the other way around. Where it's completely what you 360 to the Man City's favour nowadays. It's never been at any point a derby that was close in terms of.
Stefan rates the Liverpool Everton derby.
Always red cards. That's why he rates it, apparently. Okay.
Mate,
not for the goals or the drama or nothing, just for red cards.
I think if the game's at Everton, the derby's pretty good.
Because
there's more atmosphere. Mate, that Liverpool Everton game at Anfield was absolute awful for an atmosphere.
Yeah.
But I could not believe I was watching a Merseyside derby. I was just like, mate, this is so bad.
You can't even throw Man United Liverpool in the equation either, because it's so that's so one-sided nowadays. Majority of the time, Liverpool win 3 or 4. Clear goals.
Well, they celebrated the draw like they won it, United, didn't they, at Anfield?
Yeah. People, Man United fans in a studio somewhere up somewhere in the country going, yeah, get in there, woohoo! Then they lose to fucking Then they lose to Forest, cut the 2 games later.
Welling versus Dartford. I went past Dartford Stadium yesterday, mate.
Oh dear.
Oh, Welling are doing shit, aren't they? I think it does all depend on how teams are doing as well, though, don't it?
Yeah.
Like, you need the teams to be evenly matched.
If I was a Sunderland fan, I'd be throwing hands with Newcastle fans after that. Well, that's why for this particular fixture, whoever's the home team, the away team arranges coaches and takes the fans into under the stadium, basically gets them in the car park and takes them in that way. So there's none of that to and throwing and kicking the shit out of each other bullshit. Oh, there's Pickford in the stands. One season wonder at Sunderland and then ran off to Everton. I say one season wonder. He stood out because Newcastle, that company's faced every shot that season non-stop. They still got relegated.
Who's that?
Pickford is in the stands. And I was saying, like, he had that breakout season at Sunderland, but that breakout season involved him being relegated with Sunderland. And the only reason he stood out because the amount of shots he was facing week in, week out. Nothing spectacular. Oh dear. I will not be watching Borough v Villa later on. No way. Of all the games, ITV and BBC have really messed up. Apart from picking our game, obviously, that was the one that was clearly going to be picked for TV no matter what because it's big. It's the standout fixture there. But apart from that one, every game they've picked is crap. Everton versus Palace, Burnley, Tottenham v Burnley. This one.
Why show Tottenham versus Burnley though? Like, I don't want to sound like I've got an anti-agenda because it's Spurs, but it's nothing to do with Spurs. Yet again, when I say something about it, it's not to do with the club. Just to make that quite clear. But why show that game? Like, you wouldn't show that game if it was a Premier League game. You wouldn't know, would you?
No.
Like, Sky would not show Tottenham versus Burnley in a Premier League.
No.
So why show it in the cup in the third round of an FA Cup? Surely, right? There's like, I'd even go this far to say, mate. Right, I'd rather watch Maidstone versus Stevenage. Like, you've got a non-league club.
Yeah, that's what the FA Cup's all about.
Who deserves who would love the money of a TV game? But no, let's put Tottenham versus Burnley on. For what reason? We know Tottenham are going to win the game. Honestly, mate, I don't really get half these games, mate. Like, what did anyone expect out of Crystal Palace Everton? I expected a boring game. I expected probably a 0-0, mate, because that's what the two teams are probably at the level of at the moment. Like, It was just a waste of a Thursday night for everyone, weren't it?
Yep.
Yeah, again, I bet you there's a small team that is playing a team in the first division or something like that. I'd rather watch that.
I'll go through the fixtures today. I'll see it. Obviously, the games that are playing now, that's in Maidstone and all that.
They showed it because of the history. I couldn't give a shit about the history, mate. I couldn't give a shit about the history. It's like if Arsenal played I don't know, let's just say Arsenal played Ipswich. You'll like that one, won't you, mate? You'll like that one. But would I want it on TV? Probably not. Especially if it's at Arsenal. If it's at Ipswich, different story. Yeah. Different story. If it's Ipswich, different story. Yeah, I knew he'd love that one, mate.
No, so you got Coventry at home to Oxford. Obviously, Maidstone United at home. They're winning 1-0 still against Stevenage.
That's a cup shock. That is a big potential cup shock.
Yeah.
Where is Stevenage? They League One.
Yeah. League One. Yeah, I believe so. Maidstone on
Need to
league
crack someone
so.
up, mate.
Millwall at home to Leicester. That's now 3-1.
Yeah, no
to
one wants
Leicester.
that.
AFC Wimbledon at home, to Ipswich, Championship versus League 2, I want to say. But so you've got later on, you've got Blackburn at home to Cambridge United. Gillingham at home to Sheffield United. Gillingham are League 1 or League 2?
League 2?
Yeah, at home to Sheffield United.
So why can't that be a cup game? Why can't that be a game to go onto the TV? You're playing a League 2 side playing a Premier League side. Because it doesn't fit the narrative, does it?
No. Hull versus Birmingham City Championship fair enough. Norwich versus Bristol Rovers. The game of the day for you, Plymouth versus Sutton United.
Come on, you old son.
You found a stream for that. You go find a stream for that. You're just going to see us watch it off air if you can find it.
If I find it,
just put. If worst case, just put on a football. What's it? Final score on the red button and all that.
Yeah. No, I'm even looking at Sunday's games, mate. Yeah, right. Now, here's a game for you. Right, another Premier League another First Division game against another non-league team. West Brom versus Aldershot.
Yeah, potential upset there.
Potential upset there.
Peterborough versus Leeds. Peterborough at home, League 1.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Do you know what though? If Leeds were in the Premier League, definitely that game be on TV. But Leeds were in the Premier League, definitely that game be on TV.
Yeah. You've got Luton versus Bolton. League 1, Bolton versus Premier League Luton.
I know the games ain't great, but you can't tell me, that the Palace Everton, the Tottenham West Brom could have been managed a little bit better. Like a Thursday night, mate, put Maidstone. I'd have had Maidstone versus Stevenage on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I've had that game on, mate, because you know what I mean? It's like a lowly non-league club.
And if the result that we're now seeing was to happen on that Thursday night, that gets everyone up. All the neutrals up for the weekend then.
Yeah, of course it does. And like I said, what was the other game I said? The West Brom game. Aldershot.
But I don't know. Let's just pick all the Premier League games.
But what we did, we put Palace versus Everton on, and we put Tottenham versus Burnley, which conjured up in 108 over 190. Actually, it was 98 minutes in each game, right? So in 196 minutes, it conjured up one goal.
One goal, yep.
A goal. Okay, it was a pretty good goal, but it conjured up one goal.
Yeah, and now we've got this one here. I know it's only one league between them and all that. And it's a local derby, but even still,
Palace Everton won't get on TV in the Premier League. Palace Everton will not go and put on another game. It will not play in the Premier League, mate. You will not sit on. It will not be a game to be played on.
You wouldn't even see it on You wouldn't even see it on TNT this season either, or Discovery when I call it nowadays. You wouldn't see it on there either. But no, let's just throw it on. Two mid-table teams going toe-to-toe, doing nothing. Because again, the two teams doing nothing in that game for 90-odd minutes.
I do kind of get the Arsenal-Liverpool one. And yet again,
At the 5, that's the one I get because it's the biggest one.
It's the biggest cup game of the whole round. But
and there's a history there as well in terms of the two between 71 Cup final, 2001 Cup final, 2002 fourth round, and things like that. We played them most recently as well, 2014 and all that. There's been that history between that fixture. There's been goals, there's been drama. So I get it for that.
The three games I do get is the Sunderland, Newcastle, Arsenal, Liverpool, Wigan, Man United. I get them 3 games. But when you've got scope now of 6-7 games, I don't watch it for history, mate. I'm not even including Arsenal, Liverpool, 71 and all that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a top 4 battle at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Like, fuck the history. Like, it's like I said, if Arsenal played Ipswich at the Emirates, I wouldn't have it on TV. But if it was the other way round and Ipswich played Arsenal at Portman Road, then you would talk about the history of the cup. You would talk about that Ipswich beat us in 78 reluctantly. And there's obviously a bigger chance of an upset, isn't there?
Yeah.
But 100% that Leeds game, if they were still in the Premier League, would be on TV this weekend.
Oh, 100%.
But no one's going to talk about. No one's going to really be talking about like Palace Everton, are they? But the reality is now, mate, we're probably going to watch Everton Palace in the replay.
Honestly, that'd be something off. I won't be watching it. Nope. Not wasting my evening watching that play out to a penalty shootout.
I think when you look at histories of games, I think you're looking at smaller clubs and what they've done. Like you take Saturday night when they beat Coventry. I think it was 8-7, 8-8, wasn't it? Hereford when they do Newcastle.
Yeah. Wrexham as well against us.
Yep. Like if ever Wrexham get a third round game against anyone in the Premier League, they'll always discuss that moment, won't they? Mickey Thomas, 1992.
Yeah.
They'll always discuss that.
Palace versus Everton is without doubt the glamour tie. Jesus Christ, Stefan.
No, I don't think it should be put on TV either, Mr. Tom. But if you was in the Premier League right now and they're in League One, that game would be on TV.
Yeah.
That game would be on TV. But unfortunately, he didn't do the business last year, so it's not on TV.
Little dig there. Just get the stick and poke. See what happens.
It would be on TV though, wouldn't it? If Leeds win the Premier League, it'd be on TV.
To be fair, yeah, because of the golf and leagues and all that. Yeah. No
matter how bad ain't Leeds the most televised team?
Probably.
I think they are, mate. I think like outside the Premier League. I think even inside the Premier League, they're like one of the top 3 televised teams.
Okay, now. You can't say Selhurst Park is glamorous.
Mate, I've been at Selhurst Park a million times, mate, and there is nothing glamorous about it. Absolute nothing.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's kicking off.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, hey. Oh, here we go. What's happened here? I didn't really see what happened. He just come running in on fucking Gordon.
Oh, basically because he didn't let him run through and score the goal, he's kicked off.
What's your thoughts, Nanny Gordon? Oh yeah, I can see why. I see why. Yeah, I see why he come over now. But if Gordon throws him, don't he?
Yeah.
I thought we got a rough deal here at Everton, personally, Anthony Gordon. I think he's not a bad player.
It's just to say he's an all right player. He's an all right player. Don't get me wrong. It's just I think it's the way he left his boyhood club, the way he went about it, and then scoring that goal against us that shouldn't have counted. So there's a bit of taste in the mouth still.
Yeah, that won't be him though, was it?
He still celebrated.
He
knew that ball went out.
I would celebrate that.
Oh dear. No team news from you guys yet. I'll have a look on Twitter for that.
What's your thoughts on Ivan Toney, Mr. Morgan? I bet he ends up at Chelsea. All jokes aside.
What, Anthony? Or do you want about Ivan?
Tony, I bet he ends up at Chelsea.
Only reason he's going there then because of money. That's all.
Yeah, of course. Because he knows Arsenal won't pay the money for him.
Pretty much.
He's celebrating it when he takes that 5th one in the Champions League final, mate. Oh, he could be free. Oh, what a fucking clearance that, mate. Watch this clearance. Watch this fucking clearance. Mate, that's amazing. He was at him a little bit, but fucking still fair play to him.
I've read that comment, yeah. Oh, on his face.
Good.
Flash on their face.
Good, I'll go up.
So, yeah, team news is in, by the way. For the big one. For the big 3 o'clock one. They got. I'll just put it in the group chat.
Big Dino in goal.
What's that?
Big Dino in goal.
No, Bazunas, yeah.
Yeah.
He's in goal. You got fucking good life, Cody, Beautyman, Clay, Keze, Jackson, Melson, Gape, and Joel. And someone else in something else.
Let me have a look at that. Wait a minute.
I'll put it in the group chat. One sec. To get you lot going. One sec. And there you go. There's your team. I'll put the Plymouth team in as well for the balance. As well. I'll put the Sutton team in as well. There we go. Both teams in the group chat.
Never look now. Craig Eastman's back.
Oh yeah, former Arsenal's academy player.
Watch this. Let me just put the old mind games in. I'm just going to put 3-0 Plymouth. Can't see anything positive happening out of that game, by the way.
It's the FA Cup, you never know. You've got to remember Plymouth leaking a lot of goals on New Year's Day in a 3-3 draw against Watford.
Mm.
You never know. I just know what's going to happen if Sutton win today or get a result. Else Muggo's coming to the surface in that chat. I know it is.
I don't care about it, do you?
Oh, 2 of them do.
Well, one of them definitely does. The other one was trying to make out he doesn't, but he'd clearly be knocking the old rods and was putting the gifts out.
Yeah. Bruno's been booked. Ninth booking for Bruno. Apparently.
Who do the mighty Sutton play? We play Plymouth, mate.
Plymouth Argyle away, I think you are as well.
Yeah, like if it was at home, then I'd think we'd have a chance. But they're pretty good. They're pretty good at home.
Again, you never know. FA Cup and all that. Might be inspired from 2017. Until you get us again, and then we knock you out.
Knocked out the almighty Leeds on the way, didn't they, Mr. Tom?
Third round, yeah.
1-0, I believe. It was a penalty. That's when they had Rory Deacon up front. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Come for the Arsenal youth. He was all right, Rory Deacon.
Yeah, he wasn't too bad considering. And then he had a couple of times against us, though, in the, I think it was the 5th round, wasn't it? The 5th round or quarter final we had him.
We had Sutton in the 5th round. Then we had Lincoln in the quarterfinals.
That was it, yeah.
And I always said, yeah, right, if we didn't get Sutton or Lincoln at that time, we'd never won that cup because we was in absolute shocking form at the time.
Just luck of the draw fell for us.
Very much luck of the draw. But then we beat Man City and Chelsea.
We've done that. Chelsea final,
we've done that twice, didn't we? We've done that twice now, beat Man City and Chelsea.
Yeah, but Man City, but 2017 and 2020 semi-finals and Chelsea in the final, both times. It's 3-1 now, so at least one team's through. One of our teams have got one of the teams that are supported on this channel are through.
I'm hoping for an Arsenal Ipswich.
We lost.
Good save there from Pope. Is it Pope? Who's in goal from? Oh, what's his name? Is it not Pope?
Yeah, Pope's injured. Yeah, Heston with a postman scoring. Your Sutton United was barely a scratch. Oh dear!
Fucking old postman Pat.
Good save.
It's a very good save, mate. He's doing all right there, to be fair, isn't he? He's come back and...
Yeah.
Was he at United at one point? He was, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on loan first half of last season. And then he got called back. This time last year in the January window, got called back. And then ended up getting injured because he didn't get injured because he played for Man United in the Carabao Cup. He couldn't play in the final against them. Hello, Schizo.
Would be good to see him get one goal back when it make a bit of a contest.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Then it's schizo mode. I grew up with Leeds collecting embarrassing cup defeats, so I was moulded by it. What did I get Batman vibes from that Tom? You gonna calm down?
We've had some embarrassing ones, didn't we? Wrexham. Yeah. Who was that one in the League Cup? Bradford
City in the League Cup. Sheffield Wednesday in the League Cup.
Nottingham Forest.
A couple of years back in the FA.
Blackburn,
yeah, the years of the Emirates, yep. The first non-Premier League side to knock out an Arsene Wenger team in the FA Cup.
1-0 that was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've had some embarrassing ones.
And the thing is, I remember that game. We did all right, and then it's just a goal against another player, and we just gave up, basically. I
bet there's more somewhere lingering around.
I'm trying to think now.
Wenger didn't really have that many when you really think about it.
No. He did have it was near the end where the Forest one came in. We were defending champions, and when we lost to Forest under Wenger, that third round of the FA Cup in 2018. We won it in 2017. 2018 to 2018 FA Cup.
Lord Wallace. Do you remember the old free replays? I always remember that.
That was a night. I couldn't believe that was a thing back then.
That even went to extra time, didn't it? And Leeds to win it.
Yeah.
Did it? No, did it not? It didn't. I'm not sure. No, actually, I don't think it did it?
What's that?
I don't think it went to extra time. Or did it go to extra time when we actually won it? I don't think it did it? I think we won 2-0, didn't we?
No, we won in the actual 2-0. Yeah. What's his name? I can't remember his name now. Scored the goal for Scott.
Did Lee Dixon score? Goal. I think Lee Dixon scored.
It was what's his name as well. The one that broke his collarbone as well. When Tony Adams dropped him to the floor. I can't remember his name now.
Morrow.
Oh, that's it. He scored.
Oh yeah, Preston. Yeah. Did we lose to Preston? Must have lost to Preston.
Not with Wenger, we didn't. Might have done in the early beforehand, but not under Wenger.
I remember being 2 down to Preston and we brought it back to 4-2, didn't we? Was that right?
Yeah, 1-0 down. We pulled it back, and then Giroud scored a winning goal. It was a Lucas Pires assist as well. Remember it?
Let's have a look at Arsenal Preston's. Oh, fucking hell.
I remember when Leeds beat Arsenal in the 97 Cup. Rod Wallace at Highbury. Yeah, we came like a year later and won it anyway, so it's all cool.
No, we haven't lost to Preston City. Oh, League lost? No, we haven't lost to Preston. We the 4-2 one. Then we beat them 2-1 in the League Cup in 1990. We had them here, right? Twice in the same year. We had them in the FA Cup and League Cup. And then the other time we had them was in the 2017 FA Cup where we beat them 2-1. So we must have played Preston. So I think in that time we won that FA Cup.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the same season, to be fair. I was going to say Preston, Lincoln, and Sutton. But I think that was the season after.
It was the same year because we went the Lincoln Sutton year. We went. That's where we went on to win the FA Cup in 2017.
That was 2017-2018, though, weren't it? I think this was 2016-2017. Preston.
No, in terms of Preston, it was Preston, someone, and then it was someone in the fourth round. It was Sutton. Then it was Lincoln, and then it was City, and then it was Chelsea in the final.
Let me have a look.
It was 17-18 season. We got knocked out by Forest in the third round.
Arsenal Cup run. All right, let's have a look.
There you go. Ipswich are through 3-1 winners. Against kind of the ex-winners from the 80s, AFC Wimbledon. Jim Montgomery.
Oh no, they didn't. Wait a minute. I think you're right on that one. Was that 16-17 then we won that FA Cup?
Yeah, the 16-17 season was the FA Cup we won. It was a 17-18 season. We got knocked out of the FA Cup as defending champions first time of asking by Forest away.
Oh, yeah, of course. It was 2015-16. I'm thinking 2016-17 was Leicester was 2015-16, weren't it?
Yeah. And what was it?
So who did we beat in the fourth round? Let's see who we beat in the fourth.
Was it Plymouth? I want to say Plymouth. It's something being with P. It might have been a Premier for a while. I can't remember now. I think the only Premier League sides we faced was City and Chelsea that year. I want to say Plymouth. It was who we had.
Third round proper. Right. No, we're looking at the fourth round, didn't we?
Fourth round, yeah. No, Tom MK Dons tried that BS, and then the Wimbledon fans took the owner to court, and he had to give everything back to the fans, basically, for AFC Wimbledon to be born. And so technically, when you look at the AFC Wimbledon honours list, all the achievements from Wimbledon prior to AFC being recreated is under their name.
That's who we beat in the 4th round. I remember that.
Go on.
We absolutely tonked them.
That could be anyone at this point.
Southampton away, 5-0.
Oh, yeah, Southampton. Yeah, Welbeck and Walcott with the goals that day.
Walcott got an hat-trick.
Yeah. Welbeck got a double as well.
Oh, here it is. Southampton 1 lead. Sutton 1 Leeds 0. 5,000 there was there. 4,997. Proper shit stadium.
Will be your goalkeeper that year.
Pardon? Oh, what, the
goalkeeper that year? Yeah. We cool now? Go on. Off me now. Oh dear. You know what I'm going to pay out now? It's 85 minutes too. Now, nothing's happening in this game. Bloody hell. ITV and BBC, if you're watching this, or if you hear this, next round, can you pick some decent fixtures out, please? For the first few games, at least.
Maids did a 1.
They won, did they?
Yeah.
There you go. There's an upset. But no, BBC ITV don't cover that. God forbid.
That is a big old upset.
Non-league.
Snoozed on that one, didn't they?
Yeah. If you really want to scare me, just bring up Mark Wright's one successful completed pass against Leeds in 2021. I don't know if you remember, but in 2021, Crawley brought in Mark Wright, the actor, to play in their team for the FA Cup against Leeds. He was a youth sub, and he made one pass. And Crawley won, by the way, with a reality TV star in their team.
Did he actually complete them? Did he actually have more passes, or was that the only pass he did?
I'd have to ask Tom that one. I don't know. Tom, more information, please, on that. If that's okay. Hope Town get home time next round. Well, it's like I say act. I use the word actor lightly with.
He plays in the old thingy quite a lot, though, don't he? The Sports Aid match.
Yeah. Yeah. If Arsenal get through tomorrow, Stefan, Arsenal v Ipswich v Arsenal at your place. Then we'll show you what the Premier League's all about. Don't worry. We'll give you a taste, see if you really want it. And then after that, if you fall off, we'll know why. Crawley won 3-0. I think he attempted 2, but one successful. 2 passes he made, 1 success.
Yeah, Leeds had some beatings, didn't they, in the cup?
Yep. So
West Ham were victorious, weren't they, losing to lower league clubs?
I think even last year was lower league. They got, I can't remember now, but yeah, they've got a history of that since they beat us. Serves them right, really. How dare they beat us back in the 80s? Give you a taste of 78. Nah, that was a one-off wonder, Stefan. One-off wonder. Complete fluke.
Sunderland have conjured up nothing, though, really, of that.
No. You'd think for a derby and knowing that they're at home and all that, you'd think they'd try and show what they're all about as well, especially when they're in the playoff spots at the moment.
The only thing they tried to do was get bites. The only thing they tried to do is get bites at their own fans.
Yeah, literally. All they've done is shown if they were to come up by the playoffs, they're going to go straight back down again because they can't compete. Emerson, why 1927 Cardiff? Yeah, we ain't got to play Cardiff. Don't have to worry about Cardiff. We've put them in their place since anyway. We played them a couple of times since, so we put them in their place both times. No chance of a better. No, there's no point. It's 86 minutes, Tom. No point. Save your coins for tomorrow, for the big one tomorrow. Save it all for tomorrow.
It's a biggie tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, thankfully we're at home. I feel more, I don't know. I feel more confident being away at home than if it been at Anfield.
Penalty.
Oh,
Penalty Newcastle.
That's why he wanted a bet. Tom, you bastard.
You little sneaky. You little sneaky. I think Sunderland have been a bit of an embarrassment, really.
Yeah.
And then that Ballard has just done that. Like, is it Ballard? Like,
former Arsenal, I think, Dan Ballard.
What a stupid thing to do, though, mate. He's obviously had a bit of issues with Gordon during this game, and then he goes and does that. That's why. That's why he played lower league football, mate.
Yeah. It doesn't ring a bell. I swear he was ex-Arsenal, academy-wise.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
But he just throws himself in there, puts his arm up and goes, there you go, off we go. Bye.
Shocking, mate. If I was a Sunderland fan, I'd leave now.
Considering Sunderland's record against Newcastle in recent matchup and all that.
Who's Sunderland's manager?
It used to be Mowbray, but he got sacked for no reason, by the way. It's grand he got sacked. Michael Beale, the former Rangers manager, has now took over.
When did QPR manager at one point?
Yeah, last year, for the first half of last season, and he left them with Rangers, and then Rangers sacked him this season, and now that's why he was so easy to get hold of for Sunderland.
He's about to step up. 3-0.
Okay.
3-0, game over. It was game over when it went 1-0.
Yeah. It's been a no contest from the get-go, really.
Absolutely embarrassing performance from Sunderland, in my opinion. And that is why he paid his full-strength team.
Yeah. You couldn't risk it. On a derby alone, you can't risk it.
No, you can't risk it. You can lose the fans quite easy, especially in Eddie Howe's position at the moment. Yeah. This has kept him fighting.
Oh dear.
Newcastle about to bring on 4 subs.
Really? Jesus Christ.
They're about to bring on 4 subs in the 90th minute.
What's the point?
Supposedly they get the rest of their players in it.
Oh dear. Well, hopefully Stephanie team sorts their form out and holds on to that second spot.
Stefan's kindly going to keep reminding us about 1978.
Oh, every FA Cup year he does this until they get knocked out or we get knocked out. There's no point. As I say, God forbid Monday night comes along, and assuming we get through tomorrow, we're in the draw for Monday. If the draw is Ipswich versus Arsenal, he's going to be unbearable for the first of the month until that game comes along.
Oh, mate.
Newcastle's first win against them since 2011. Bloody hell. I suspect Sunderland's last ever win against them would have occurred in 2011 as well.
Well, apart from the Arsenal game, this is the only game I've looked forward to watching, and it's an absolute no contest.
Yeah. Because going into it, because of the record that Sunderland had over Newcastle in terms of wins and all that, there was the potential of an upset today.
Mm-hmm. Coventry won 6-2.
6-2 in the end.
Only 3 minutes added as well.
Yeah, there's no point adding any more minutes. It's delaying the inevitable.
The seats are massively emptied. Massively emptied.
Yeah.
I would have even subbed the goalkeeper. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Took the proper disrespect, mate.
Well, Bruno's been given player of the match by Adam McCoist.
It's quite. No, they're not even doing bad in the championship, are they? They're 6th in the championship.
No. Yeah, they're in the playoffs. Yeah.
Who's been given man of the match?
Bruno by Adam McCoist.
I thought Gordon's done pretty well as well.
To be honest, based on this, you could have picked anyone in a Newcastle shirt, really.
Bruno would end up at a big club. Like, I'm not saying Newcastle in a big club, but I could see him in
like a Madrid or something like that, yeah.
Like that.
Oh, dear.
What was old Mill's score? What was 2-3 in the end?
Well, it finished 2-3. At least it was a close score in the end, even though that might actually do the champ. Leicester, even though Leicester are walking at the moment, that might actually do everyone else in the championship a favour. They're distracted from the FA Cup run.
Shall I congratulate G and John on their win already?
Give it till half time and then see
what happens. I ain't doing it afterwards.
Well, yeah, you could do it now. And then if you get the result, if it actually goes against, if that goes in favour of you in terms of Sutton and turn up and pull up a shock in the FA Cup, you can go take it back.
Actually, it'd be nice just to get a lead. Do you know what I mean? Just like maybe take a 1-0 lead.
If Sutton were to score first, that's interesting, and that makes the game a lot more open and a lot more interesting to see how tactically you then address that game.
Ball time whistle's gone, 3-0.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Jesus. Oh, funny enough, I've always disliked Leeds.
That was an absolute shocking game, really, in terms of competitiveness.
Apart from the goals itself, nothing. It was just like, it is what it is. Oh dear. Can't believe that, but hey, where's Bobby anyway? It's been quiet today.
Well, it sounds like he's just waking up, mate. He's been asleep.
Oh, blimey. Fair enough.
Give me the opportunity to get on.
What was that?
He give me the opportunity to get on here.
Oh, fair enough. He's like, yeah, I'm going to bed. I can't. He saw what was coming. He's like, no, I'm not staying up for this. Oh, you around for tomorrow's game anyway?
Yeah.
I'll send you a link in the morning or something.
100% in for tomorrow's game, mate. Up the Arsenal.
Yeah, I think with that, there's got nothing to say about this, but yeah, thanks everyone for popping along. Thanks to Liam, keeping the company and all that. Otherwise, we'd paint dry. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for the main event of the weekend. Arsenal home v Liverpool in the FA Cup third round at the Emirates. Myself, Gary, Liam, and whoever else we find along the way will be joining us for that one. You won't want to miss it. There's gonna be goals. Sure, there's gonna be goals. One of the big guns is gonna be out tomorrow, one way or the other. Hopefully, it's not us, and we go on. We make our charts of number 15. I want the 15th. I've witnessed most of these 14. I want the 15 as well. But yeah, aside from that, guys, take care of yourselves as always. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. Any upsets and all that, enjoy them as well. Sorry, Tom, you might be going out today as well. We're not talking about upsets potentially. You're used to it anyway in the FA Cup. Let's be honest. You don't get past the third round normally, so apart from that, as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.
Come on.